Let me ask you something. Are you chasing customers or are you making yourself findable? I'll wait. Well, most people out here are grinding, right? Running after people one by one, passing out the flyers, chasing the leads. That's what we were taught, right? But today, I want to show you a better way. I want to show you what I call the Absalom Effect. Now, this teaching comes straight from a powerful book called The Wealth Formula by Rick the Wealth Coach, written alongside the great Myron Golden. And if you want your own copy, write to info@stellarwealthmanagement.com and the team will get it to you. Now, Coach Rick teaches the Absalom Effect to show us how to be findable, how to stop chasing customers and start redirecting traffic to you. But as I was studying this, God gave me an added insight that I want to share with you today. Now, let me give you just a little bit of background. King David was one of the greatest kings of all of Israel, right? But David made some serious mistakes. He took another man's wife, a woman named Bathsheba, and had her husband Uriah sent to the front lines of battle to be killed. A prophet named Nathan confronted David and told him, God has forgiven you, but there will be consequences in your house. And sure enough, one of those consequences came in the form of his own son. Absalom was gifted, good looking, and dangerous. And he wanted his father's kingdom. Not to inherit it the right way, he wanted to take it. The strategy he came up with to steal the hearts of the people is the very strategy we need to study today, y'all. Okay? In 2 Samuel chapter 15, David's son Absalom had a strategy. He wasn't going into the marketplace passing out the flyers one by one. He instead posted up at the gate where thousands of people were already coming and bringing their problems to King David. He didn't go to the traffic. He just redirected the traffic that was already moving. And he was smart about it. He woke up early, he studied the people, and he asked them, where are you coming from? Not for agreement, but for understanding. He wanted to know what they needed. And once he understood their problems, he stood up and said, well, if I were judge of the land, you could come to me and I will do you right. Now, here's the added insight God gave me, okay? Absalom didn't just position himself at the gate to be found. He caught what was flowing through that gate and gave it back to the people. And that is exactly what I want you to do with every meeting, every training, and every teaching you sit under. Catch it and teach it, okay? Now, Absalom's motives were wrong, and I want to be clear about that. But the principle is sound. For us as kingdom entrepreneurs and online marketers, the application is this, okay? There is massive traffic already moving on the internet every single day. People are searching for answers. They're carrying their problems and their needs. Our job is to post up at the gate, so to speak, on social media, on YouTube, on our platforms, and redirect that traffic to our content. Okay? But here's what makes ours different from Absalom's. Okay? Jesus said, if I be lifted up, I will draw all men unto me. That is attractive rights. Type AT in the comments, y'all. Jesus has given us attractive rights. When we lift up the King of Glory on our platforms, he does the drawing. We don't have to manipulate. We don't have to chase. We lift him up and he handles the attraction. So use your platform. Feed the people. FTP, y'all. How can you love people and watch them starve? Feed God's people. Every time you go live, every time you post, every time you teach, ask yourself, am I lifting up the King? Am I feeding somebody today? And I know this works because I've lived the alternative for years, y'all. I have a friend who has been trying to get me to come to real estate meetings with her. And I had to have a real honest conversation with her. And I told her, for years, I've went to meetings. The information was great. The speakers were phenomenal. I got inspired every single time, and I went home and profited little. Year after year, meeting after meeting, inspired and broke. Go ahead, y'all, and type IAB, inspired and broke, in the comments. So I made a decision. I told her, I have made up my mind that I will not go to another meeting without teaching at least one thing that I learned. That one decision changed my perspective completely, y'all, because I realized the best compliment I can pay my instructor is to teach someone else at least one thing I learned from them. Not just take notes, not just get hyped. Type NH, no hype, in the comments, right? Not just buy the course and let it sit. Teach it. And here's what I discovered. You don't fully own what you've learned until you teach it. The moment you teach it, you get the deeper revelation, y'all. I've already been able to mentor 2 people around this very idea, and that's the cycle. Learn it, do it, teach it. Our instructors are pouring out tried and tested wisdom at every meeting, at every challenge, at every training. The question is, are you just sitting in the seats getting inspired, or are you catching it and teaching it? Well, I'm doing exactly what I'm preaching. I'm following my leader, mentor, and friend, Rick the Wealth Coach. I'm catching what he teaches, and I'm bringing it right back to you. That's my commitment to you. And I want to invite you into the same rhythm, y'all. If this blessed you today, like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next teaching. And if you're ready to go deeper, head on over to thekingdombillionaires.com and join the Financial IQ Challenge with Rick the Wealth Coach. That's thekingdombillionaires.com. And remember, if you want your own copy of The Wealth Formula by Coach Rick and Myron Golden, write to the team at info@stellarwealthmanagement.com and request your copy today. Stop just attending, y'all. Start teaching. Catch it, teach it, CYL. Change your life. Be blessed.